Because the time's
Woke up this morning thinking about
Those summer days.
best friend got caught up when I stayed in Douglasville. Doing some stuff by myself. I'm a What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. How Donald Glover became Childish Gambino, the evolution. Now this. Let's get into it. Be sure to like, subscribe. What's your favorite Childish Gambino album?
How did Donald Glover's career aspirations transition from wedding planner to award show dominating phenom taking over the entertainment industry? This is the evolution of Donald Glover. Donald McKinley Glover Jr. had a taste for forbidden fruit. Raised as a Jehovah's Witness, there was a long list of things Donald's parents didn't allow him and his siblings to do. No birthday celebrations, no Santa Claus, no magic tricks, and no TV, aside from educational documentaries about animals or slavery. Luckily, his father was more lenient than his mother and sometimes allowed the kids to watch Bugs Bunny cartoons growing up. He even took Donald out of school to see the Star Wars prequel films as a teenager, a bonding experience that would prove beneficial later in his life. Even so, Donald and his younger brother Steven would still sneak around to watch episodes of The Simpsons, always sure to keep the TV sound on the lowest setting.
I was always taught like the world was kind of a bad place, so like whenever things came in, I'd be like, yo, this is really dope.
Later, he attended NYU's Tisch School of the Arts with a dream of one day writing for Matt Groening's animated comedy. While in NYC, he joined the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater. UCB artistic director Owen Burke says that he could tell immediately that Donald would be a star, and his instincts were spot on. In 2006, Donald and his brother Steven pulled in fellow comedians such as Dominic Dierkes, DC Pearson, and Maggie McFadden, among others, and started an NYU-based comedy troupe called Derek Comedy. They quickly rose to viral YouTube fame, with many of their videos pulling millions of views. Their greatest accomplishment as a group was the 2009 R-rated comedy, Mystery Team. The film was only shown in about 4 theaters and made just under $90,000 domestically, but a majority of its cult following came after the DVD release in May of 2010. During the rise of Derek Comedy, Tina Fey plucked Donald from his NYU dorm and threw him into the writer's room for her new comedy, 30 Rock. Catching such a big break at the age of 23 is incredible luck, but success only sent Donald searching for more. The Georgia native might have primarily been a writer for the show, but his personality was way too charismatic to stay behind the scenes.
I like it.
So when he quit 30 Rock after 3 years to focus on acting, very few were surprised. Less than a week later, Donald was back on the NBC lot to star in Dan Harmon's Community as Troy Barnes, a former jock and prom king past his prime.
First of all, I cannot be got because I am not gullible like you. Secondly, you are not good at this because you are not believable in your face, okay? Your face, it's bad.
By the end of season 2, I was literally writing scenes that ended, and then Donald says something to button the scene, Harmon told The New Yorker. I'm a pretty narcissistic guy, so for me to do that, I had to know that 1, he was more talented than I was, and 2, he was a better person than I was, that he wouldn't misuse his power over me. Back then, before Donald largely erased himself from social media, he tweeted about wanting to play Spider-Man one day. The concept spread like wildfire across the internet, as fans of the actor agreed that he'd be perfect for the role. Donald's Community character even wore Spider-Man pajamas in the season 2 opener in reference to the Spidey dream. Although Donald was deemed too old to play Peter Parker, Troy looked so good in Spider-Man
Because I know you played on this.
pajamas that the Ultimate Spider-Man co-creator, Brian Michael Bendis, introduced Miles Morales, the Afro-Latino incarnation of the friendly neighborhood hero who Donald later voiced.
You're Spider-Man? But you're so young.
What are you gonna do, card me? I'm 13, almost 14 in 11 months.
Harmon has admitted that Donald's choosing to leave Community after the 5th season was the death of the show, which only went on for another season before shuttering. Donald's talents were multiplying by the day, and he was eager to explore a different side of himself. In the midst of captivating audiences with his nerdy, quirky, and honest brand of humor for his Comedy Central Presents and Donald Glover Weirdo, Donald threw fans for a loop by pursuing a music career.
From Donald Glover to Childish Gambino.
All right, this is Donald Glover. And this is Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino, a moniker Donald got from the wu-tang name Generator, had released several mixtapes over the years, including Sick Boy, Poindexter, I Am Just a Rapper Parts 1 and 2, and Cul-de-sac, that hadn't gained much attention. But his debut album, Camp, shared relatable stories people could feel and a sound that couldn't be ignored.
Man, why does every black actor gotta rap some? I don't know. All I know is I'm the best one.
His sophomore project, Because the Internet, debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 chart. But 2016's Awaken My Love is a certified gold funk masterpiece that marked Childish Gambino's growth from rapper to artist. Actor and director Jordan Peele chose the now quadruple platinum single, Redbone, for the opening credits of his Academy Award-winning horror film, Get Out. In May of 2018, Childish released a music video to accompany his latest single, This Is America.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
The video's depiction of the widespread corruption and violence that occurs in the peripheral of everyday American life connected with musicians around the globe, spawning equally unsettling recreations. Despite his rising stature as one of the most astute critics of society and hip-hop, Childish has repeatedly said that his next album will be his last.
I like endings, and I think they're important to progress. I think like if a lot of things had like death clauses in them, we wouldn't have a lot of problems. So I think endings are good because they force things to get better.
Childish Gambino might be bowing out soon, but Donald Glover is still raising the bar for TV and movies.
Yeah.
The pilot of Donald's FX comedy Atlanta drew 1.8 million viewers and has been knocking down viewing records ever since. Atlanta gets its roots from a 2013 short that Donald made with director Hiro Murai called Clapping for the Wrong Reasons. At the 2017 Emmys, Donald won 2 awards for the show, making history as the first African-American person to win for outstanding directing for a comedy series.
I believe the people deserve quality, and when they taste it, they see their own value, and they don't ask for less.
The next year, the love of Star Wars his dad instilled in him as a child made him the perfect candidate to portray Lando Calrissian in Solo, A Star Wars Story.
I love
and
seeing
he's set
him
to play
on
Simba
Star Wars
opposite
Battlefront.
Beyonce in Disney's The Lion King
So
remake.
crazy.
Although he's tight-lipped about his love life,
good.
Donald does have 2 sons with his longtime partner, Michelle. He might have been drawn to the idea of creating experiences for others as a wedding planner in his childhood, but adult Donald said he doesn't believe in marriage. Donald Glover has yet to find anything he's bad at. Whether it's on the big screen, small screen, or blaring from a studio booth, his fans will be waiting with bated breath for whatever greatness comes next. Thanks for watching The Evolution of.
Yeah, personally, I believe in marriage because of legal reasons. I feel like if we're not married, if I get sick of a terminal illness, you can't possibly see me at my final hours, or you can make the decision as my wife to let me live a little bit longer or pull the plug. My family can. And I don't know, someone might be mad at me because I didn't give them money. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, kill them. You know, I don't want that shit to happen. I want my wife to be able to make a decision like that on my behalf, you know? But his partner, I thought they got married, but they didn't. They still partners. They love each other regardless. I bet they have paperwork signed. I bet it's some legal way where you can still live together and everything else. It has to be some legal way. But I know in a lot of states, once you be with that person for X amount of years, now technically married. So, it's not official, but it's official. It's like, I don't know. I forgot what it's called, but I know in certain states they're like that. So I guess they might not be living in a state that's like that. That being said, be sure to like, subscribe. Donald Glover, shout out to him. Smart man. Can't wait to see this upcoming season of Atlanta, season 3. Yeah. Peace.
Mario the poet.